Introducing yourselves.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm Representative Heather Scott, District 1A, North Idaho.
I'm Michelle Fiore, Assemblywoman from Las Vegas, Nevada, District 4.
I'm Representative Judy Boyle from District 9 in Idaho.
I'm Shelley Shelton, Assemblywoman in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm John Moore, Assemblyman from District 8 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
What brings all of you together today?
The Coalition of Western States.
There's a lot of us not here, I must say. There's a lot of us not here today. We have reps in Arizona and reps in Utah and Wyoming.
Washington.
And Washington. Actually, our director, Matt Shea, who's been on the phone with us through this whole thing, and one of our reps, Kelly Townsend, in Arizona. I mean, we have a huge participation with legislators, sitting elected officials, which are part of the Coalition of Western States.
And what is your mission statement?
We're a coalition of legislators and elected officials and actually some pastors and clergy that are against federal overreach and tyranny.
And that brings you to Eastern Oregon.
Basically for a safe exit for Americans that were here.
We've been involved in this since day one in parts of the negotiation. One of our members was the negotiator that got the larger group out earlier, and this star here finished the job.
And how did you get involved? Did you all have constituents that were here?
Yes, from each of our states we had folks that were here, and again, there's a lot of other reps that aren't here that were here in spirit on the phone through technology
and prayers
and lots of prayers.
And we're just very pleased it ended peacefully.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything else about how everything went?
Yes, everything went well when the Reverend Franklin Graham and I went up there and we negotiated the 4 out with the FBI. Sandra and Sean and Jeff all made great statements on how well they were treated, and they let us hug them and they let us out of the car, and you know, it's when they had their handcuffs in the front of them, so if their hands were like this, so like when Sandy came to hug me, she went like this, you know. So it was just really cool, and now it starts our chapter 2. So now we've got to run off. We've got to go to Portland because we've got to get together with all these attorneys. And now, like we said from the beginning, Cal is just, you know, we took it from the refuge to a new battleground.
Did everything go as you expected or hoped?
Everything went just as I planned.
Well, that's good news.
Yes. Safe and sound. Yeah. Planned and prayed. Yeah.
Prayer is amazing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about Chapter 2?
Chapter 2 is going to be fought in the courts. Right now, I have to tell you, Michael Arnold, who's Ammon Bundy's attorney, has been with me since I arrived on the ground in Portland, Oregon.
Come on
and
up here.
I have to tell, I just want to introduce Mike Arnold here for a second and have him say a few words, because I think he could really let you know how it all unfolded, because he got me and knew it was unfolding.
Hello.
Hi. I was just pretty much the chauffeur for Michelle. She did a great job, and I was glad to.
Well, we heard you on
watch.
that call too. We were all listening, and we appreciated everything you were doing.
As you can probably realize, sometimes it's hard to shut a lawyer up, so I do apologize for interrupting.
Well, I thank you guys so much and getting the word out. And this was a community effort from the folks that were at the refuge, from Ammon Bundy sending a message out, from us going up there, from the Reverend Franklin Graham, which was the first time I got to meet him in person, and he's just as majestic in person as he is on TV, and for all of us that participated in it. Thank you.
And can I just say one thing about this entire civil disobedience, the civil protest? I've been hearing people in this diner talk about Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution, and I honestly hadn't thought about that ever in my life, and I just find it fascinating that civil disobedience can create civil dialogue, and I'm impressed that Ammon and them stuck their neck out to try to do that. It was impressive, and I'm interested to see what the next step is in Phase 2.
So the big message is to let everybody get a copy of the Constitution and learn it.
Yes, absolutely.
You have God-given rights, and you need to exercise those rights so we don't lose those rights. We need to protect them. They're sacred rights.
Well, I think as constituents, we're all lucky to have all of you on our side.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Follow me.
Good. Thank you, guys. Glad you came.